Welcome back to Riverside Royals Dynasty. We are having a pretty good season here in season number 2 of the reboot. 5-2 with a couple of close victories under our belt in the past couple of games. Been having some really fun games. I think we've seen the true breakout of our new wide receiver one, Kahi Kalani Inoke from Hawaii. He's a true freshman with anything but true freshman size. 6'4", 230 at wide receiver with electric speed, and he has been unreal. Have a couple of recruits ready to visit this week. EVEN Negro, a big-time kicker from Delaware. Linebacker Jorquarius Huff, as well as left guard Ryan White and running back Malachi Guidry. More focused on some of those higher overall players. Don't really care about a guy like Malachi Guidry, I'll tell you that. But EVEN Negro, having a big-time kicker would just do wonders for us. 86 kick power and 92 kick accuracy. I'm not really sure we'd ever miss a kick again. Big-time player, and he will end up being a Riverside Royal, all but certainly. So we can get these scheduled for the Stanford or Hawaii games. Of course, we're on the road this week. Jorquarius Huff is going to be a tough one, I thought, to get, but maybe not. Oklahoma, Nebraska, Florida, and Auburn are behind us, but neither of those schools, or none of those schools, have offered him a scholarship. So we truly lead there. Now, Stanford could be tougher than Hawaii, I'm thinking, although Stanford in real life is terrible now. We might, well, do we hold off on scheduling these? Because other teams could potentially swoop in there and schedule. Not entirely sure. I would say let's schedule sooner rather than later. I know you get more points down the line, but I don't think it matters as much as getting those points in early. So we'll schedule those visits now. And we already have a number of other players who had big bonuses for coming in on visits recently. 5,600 points remaining, because of course scouting went into some of those. I think now might be a good time to increase the amount of points that we can put on players in the second half. We've got a ton of coach upgrades still available. I've been pretty reserved with using those. However, at this point, we only have like 6 or 7 recruits in the class. It'd be good to add some new faces into the mix. So we could go ahead and upgrade here. Let's do the closer, 3 of 3. So now we'll get 1,500 points per week. Weeks 8 through 15, which of course we are at week 9. Not really worried about Lockbreaker at this point, the Locksmith. Royal Treatment could be good. You get bigger points on Visitation. Visitation's not what I mean. That's like... that's... if there's a divorce and you might allow visitation to your ex-husband or wife. Alright. That's not what I mean. Just visits is good. And what else? Kitchen sink. I think let's upgrade that one time. So we get 50 extra points. Not going to go crazy just yet, but 50 extra could be a big difference maker here. So we're going to add 50, and that should help us get into slightly better position on some of these players. Joe Jones, big-time receiver from Willoughby, Ohio. 96 speed, 86 route running. Hands are a bit of a question mark, but overall he's a pretty good player. So let's go ahead and put 50 more points on some of the players we need the most. The Keithan Casher, Jorquarius Huff, Olu Cunningham, Chris Christian we added recently, Xavier Harris as well, and Earl McCaskill, trying to get in the race on some of these players. This video is sponsored by Football Head Coach, which is a mobile game officially licensed by the NFLPA. It's designed around opening packs, upgrading your team, collecting your favorite players, and simulating matches, which is what I do anyway. Sounds like it's right up my alley, but there's one problem. My team stinks. You can see my team here. It's headlined by Ross Dwelly, Angelo Blackson, Aaron Sipos. Check out the offense. It's not a whole lot better. Of course, we can upgrade really the entirety of our team, and we're going to be doing that with packs on the marketplace. Got Team of the Year packs is, I think, going to be the best way to upgrade this team. All right, so we're going to head over to the store here. Team of the Year packs looking pretty good. Guaranteed 84 plus overall player to improve our squad. Team of the Year, and the rating, of course, is an 84 overall. Guaranteed. And our Team of the Year player is Big Time Start. On my favorite team, Xavier McKinney. Gotta love it. Good speed, good tackling, will be an instant starter in our secondary. Next pack up, we could use something on offense, but we're going to get a special teamer. 95 overall kicker, it's Dustin Hopkins. Got our kicker locked in. What about a running back? It's a rare gold, and the rating is, of course, guaranteed to be 84. It's an 88, and it is, of course, a running back, Josh Jacobs. Give me offense. Quarterback, there we go. Team of the year. It's a team of the year quarterback. Who's it gonna be? 91 rated. It is Lamar Jackson. Maybe the MVP of this season. I'll tell you what, with that team of the year Lamar Jackson, our offense is looking way better. We have 2 team of the year players at kicker and punter. I think on offense, we're gonna pick a formation that kind of complements Lamar Jackson. Of course, quarterback style is dual threat that works out really well with Lamar. And then defensively, we're going to add the 4-4 to get Von Miller out on the edge. Let's go ahead and pop into a game. Lamar Jackson in there, a quarterback, trying to move the ball down the field. Finding Michael Thomas might not be a bad way to do that. Dustin Hopkins' field goal is good, but we need to find ways to get into the end zone and not allow them. But Clyde Edwards-Helaire scoring for us. Backup running back into the end zone. Gotta love it. Touchdown Cam Akers now. The backup running backs are leading the charge. It is going to be 17-0, and let's simulate to the end here and see how we did it. 66-17 is our final. Screens worked really well, and of course, the tactical mindset combined with the choice of formations confuse your defensive players. We got to work on that. But thank you to Football Head Coach for sponsoring this portion of the video. Let's get back to the action, and then we'll just put 450 on Kamaeloha Pukahi. It's quite a name. Kame Aloha. There we go. I knew I wanted to say aloha, just couldn't figure out how to fit that in there. Aloha Pukahi. What a name. Should I be going after Tyree Thornton more? No, kind of seems like a lost cause. Might as well just take him off the board, actually. And I think what I'm going to do before we hop into this game is add more players to our board that actually have an interest in Riverside already that I don't have on the board. Because there are a number of those players that we could just potentially bring in anyway. So let's add them to our board so we at least know where we stand. Not all of these players are good. I mean, we know that a lot of them are busts already, but got to fill out the roster in some way, and some of these players could end up serving some type of role. We're pretty late into the season to be adding, you know, top tier recruits, so just gonna stick to what we have here. All right, road test against Wyoming. We have a number of road games in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go ahead and confirm that before we go. We have Wyoming, at number 3 Bama, at number 4 Army before the bye week, and then Stanford. So these next 3 games could be incredibly difficult. We've had a lot of home games, and we've been able to win some of those. Could be a lot tougher on the road. We do actually have the overall advantage against the Wyoming Cowboys, but they're a good team, and there's no guarantee that we're going to beat them. Are they the Wyoming Mustangs? Now I'm rethinking this. Are they the Cowboys or the Mustangs? They're one of the two. I think they're the Cowboys. I'm 90% sure, but Mustangs is creeping into my head for some reason. What a dapper suit by the gentleman coaching the Wyoming Cowboys. Yeah, it is the Cowboys. It's the Cowboys for sure. And I think we might confirm that here in the intro. I'll tell you, these Wyoming jerseys, I think they might be for some people. I don't think they're for me. Now that I'm actually seeing them on the field, though, sometimes I like them. I don't know. They're not the best. I'm not saying that. They kind of remind me of the Padres, of course. And I think the Padres pull off the brown and the yellow pretty well. I don't know. I used to hate them. Maybe they're growing on me now. That was a quick shift. But it's War Memorial Stadium. Kind of vague. Kind of broad. Just any war will memorialize it. Maybe there's more specificity that I'm unaware of, but not our focus today. My focus is winning this game. Mario Gardner back to return. Let's continue to put up a pretty good year here in the Mountain West, and then we'll consider potentially graduating in the next couple of seasons, depending on how deep this goes. A lot of people have asked me my plans for the next upcoming NCAA game or college football. Obviously, I'm going to do content on it, and it's probably what you're familiar with already for me. Will you see a Riverside rebirth? Unlikely. Let's be honest. It's unlikely. But Not going to throw it out there that it's completely impossible. But yeah, might end up making this more of a stream series. That's a possibility as well. Garrett Geary got injured on the first play, dude. This guy's unbelievable. I mean, the crowd's already getting to me here. It's unreal. The environment is crazy. Let's check down to Belcher. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. We're kind of not looking down the field. Struggling to start, that's for sure. Needed to probably start with a run. I thought a slip screen was getting that done. Our starting quarterback, who is great, but is now injured, puts us in a tough spot. I think what we want to do is isolate Inoke and get him the football. Now, the problem is that slot corner drops back to cover Inoke, we could be in trouble. He's not going to. He's blitzing. We're throwing. Inoke's open, and he drops it. Oh, God. All right. Going to be a tough one today. Going to be a tough one because people are not doing their jobs. Offensive line, no. Quarterback, hurt already. Receiver, no. Bad. Bad stuff. Good punt, though. This is going to get right past the return man. Love that. Bounce inside the 20. Linwood Tapley in pursuit. Bad angle. And not so bad of a return from Eric Smith. We'll see Nicholas Smith, quarterback for Wyoming. Last game did have 3 touchdowns. Was not entirely efficient, only completing about half of his passes for 160 yards. But they did find the end zone. Makes me believe that rushing attack could be something to watch out for. We only have 3 down linemen against it. Not exactly what you want to see. And already Cody's off to the races, breaking a tackle, searching for space, tripping, and getting at 27. Jamal Cody. What a run. I mean, credit where credit's due. The blocking was great, but that's one of our best tackling players, regardless of position on the team, Wesley Price. And Cody just annihilated him with a straight stiff arm, and they're already past the 50. 3 down linemen's going to be a bad idea today. Let's come out in it again. Idiot. Okay, finally 4 on the line. They're going jumbo. 12 personnel. One of those tight ends goes in motion. Looks more like an H-back. He's kind of small. Goes into the slot, actually. And their quarterback's going to take off and break a couple of tackles and pick up 4. Going to be 3rd and short on the edge of field goal range for an NFL kicker. Means almost a guaranteed miss here for a college kicker. They're currently at the 36-yard line, making this close to a 50-yard field goal probably. So, like to keep them where they are and maybe even lose a couple yards ideally. It's a run, and it's going to be a good one. Easy first down. Early on, I would say their offensive line looks bigger, stronger, faster. Not sure if that's 100% the case, but it appears that way, at least for now. Geary with a strained pec. He's going to miss the next quarter. Might see him back for the second quarter. We'll see. It's currently what the prediction says, and it's intercepted! What is he doing? Nicholas Smith has snapped it and instantly thrown it to Linwood Tapley. Unbelievable. What is he doing? He can't believe it either. I don't think anybody in the stadium can. Get Geary back in there. Re-injury risk is medium. His injury risk out on the field is high whenever he's there. Might as well keep him in. Unreal. Well, we caught a break, and we're going to try to make something of this situation, and we're going to throw it away. Are we missing things downfield? Not reading the field well right now, that's for sure. And obviously extremely afraid of an injury. Let's see if we can just get some yardage back. We're so deep in our own end zone right now. It's an instant slide because I thought that corner was coming up to deliver a hit. He didn't do it, and we probably could have run past him. Now it's 3rd and 10. You got to see where we are on the field. It's definitely tough to move the ball with this type of field position. Belcher out there on a wheel. I'm hoping Lingard comes open. Now it's nearly intercepted right back. Wally Watson was there. That was just, I looked at one player the entire play, which I think is fine. He actually looked like he was going to come open because I thought the tight end was letting Watson, drop back deep and carry that route. Didn't end up happening. Perfect coverage on the in. Thought we had an easy completion. With a big-time quarterback and receiver, I think we can throw the ball to the tight end there and complete that pass. But I don't know that we have that right now. Football came out really early, but yeah, obviously not what we wanted to do after a turnover. No points off turnovers is not ideal. but had a pretty decent punt the last time. We're going to go for it again, and I think this is going to be another pretty good one. Solid bounce, and that's still going. That's maybe back to the 25. So, a lot happening just there. We really need to try to keep the ball on the ground. We have not actually had a formal run play yet to the running back. That's got to change. What are you doing, son? Whatever he wants, apparently. That's an easy 11-yard catch and run. This is going to be bold, but I might have to let the linebackers do their thing this game and use her as safety. Now, I'm going to take some bad pursuit angles, no question. He loves those instant throwaways or instant throws. Weird. But I think using a safety, if done properly, would be really effective today. Just got to be mindful of the responsibility. And we'll play the field side here. It's actually going to be a screen. There's Teray right there to make the tackle. Had a little bit of help as well. It'll be 4th and 3, and I think Wyoming's probably going to punt here. Now, would I go for this? I think you guys know the answer to that already. Look where it is on the field. 4th and short from the 45. I'm probably letting it rip, especially with the way Wyoming's defense has played today. But that's another argument for the punt, in fact, because you don't think we can get any yards anyway. Why not just punt it? Because if you go for it and don't make it, well, a first down could give us points on the board. We're going to try and run the football. Yeah, I don't know that that's going to be that effective today either. Okay, we're going to have to figure this out because the design of the run was to go off tackle like we did just there. Maybe a cutback up the field could have been successful, but it was certainly not the design of the play. That's just streaking, okay. That's been our playmaker. Our go up and get it guy. Go up and get it. Underthrown and intercepted. Anoke makes a tackle. It's an interception apiece for both quarterbacks now. Geary just didn't put enough air under it. Or, let me rephrase that. Didn't have enough distance on that. Plain and simple, underthrew the football. With a good throw, I think we all saw Anoke beat him. He was open. Needed a better throw. Here's a run. And we run past the running back. 18-yard pickup. When they weave like that, it's just so tough to break down and make a tackle. It really is so tough on this game. Got Bird now back at deep safety. Where's Alex Teray in the slot? Lobbed over the middle and caught. Tight end Lamar Williams. Wyoming looking to score first here. Still 0-0. A lot has happened. A lot of possessions already in this one, but not many good ones. That's for sure. Here's 1st and 10. They're going trips left, and it's a slant, and it's a touchdown. Kyle Cohen scores the first points of the game. Way too easy. They just, threw a slant against zone coverage. Honestly, not a bad idea from our end. Zone coverage against slants really isn't too bad. They just found the perfect spot to deliver the football. And, of course, managed to score as their long snapper is annihilated. 7-0 Wyoming. And it looks like offense is going to be tough today. Could play better individually, no question. But need the quarterback to be more accurate. Need the receivers to catch the ball. Need the offensive line to give us a little bit of time. That's all we're looking for, is everyone to play better. All right, O-line. Show me you can do anything. All right, that's a good start. Good old-fashioned run straight up the middle. That's effective. More of that, and maybe a lot of that on this drive. Still very much in this ballgame. Our defense has played okay, and now our O-line's starting to run block a bit better. I think we just got to go straight up the middle. Smash mouth, pound the rock football. I'm sure many of you have been asking for this already. Tried to run the ball, but we went outside. Got to stick inside, although it is 1st down and they're pressing, and I like this as a mismatch. I know the run's been effective. So is this sometimes. Anoke wins instantly. Lob it up there. Anoke running underneath it, and there he goes. Kai Kalani Anoke. He's been unreal lately, and the freshman is really coming along strong as our best playmaker. Geary just got the football out early enough. Might have taken a hit on the back end, but delivers a perfect strike. Inoke is able to run underneath the football, catches it no problem, and we've got a touchdown. Love that. And you know what? I think we go for 2 here. Set the tone early. Take the lead. Let Wyoming play from behind. Listen, it's the Mountain West. It's going to be a tough road game. First couple possessions didn't go well. I know we could tie it, but we're trying to play aggressive. It doesn't work out because where is Daniel Belcher? Why is, like, my speed back in the backfield, even though he's slow as hell? Why is he in the backfield over my power back, Daniel Belcher? Anyway, get rocked. Still down in this game, comfortable with the decision. Just didn't work out. Now we'll certainly go for 2 if we score another touchdown, which hopefully we do. I'll tell you, I like the idea of using Teray here. Just, you know, tell early if it's a pass or a run. Oh, no! Went too shallow on it. Went too shallow on it. Let Lamar Williams go straight up the seam for 35. That's the first time they showed that. And got a little bit too aggressive reading the bottom of the field there, I'll say. Like the backfield. I saw the running back kick out, and I saw Williams move up. My first thought was 80 so freaking big, this is a screen. And then obviously figured out in a hurry that it wasn't and tried to get back, but it was too late. Good ball. 25 also wide open, by the way. So we would have got crushed there either way, but certainly my fault on the back end. It's going to happen. In fact, made that, closer to an interception than I initially thought. Here's read option. Wesley Price, you got to hit him. We'll take a touchdown saving tackle. Smith on the run and sacked! It's Galloway who gets to him. Wallace Galloway, second tackle of the game. This one's really important. Just kind of sheds inside and still is able to contain outside. Not too many athletes are capable of doing that. So that's a heck of a play. We're going to pass him in here on 2nd and 16. Could be a run, but I doubt it. And they are going to run the ball. 2nd and 16, and they run. I get playing for the field goal maybe, but that's crazy. Going to pass commit again. 3rd and 7. Where's Smith going with the ball? Right over the middle, and it's a touchdown. Jason Kelly. And we had man coverage across the board pretty much except for the safeties. And middle of the field left open, and touchdown Wyoming. All right. Why is Gardner so gassed? He's had red stamina pretty much. He's going to fumble the football if he keeps going out there. He had it on the first return, too. That's a little bit concerning, to be honest. But we're going to start this possession off with a run. I like they're challenging us to throw the football downfield, but we're going to go straight up the middle. Belcher with space. The first down. These runs up the middle have been pretty unstoppable so far. Belcher finding space, tackled from behind. That would have been a nice play. Probably like 14 instead of 8, which obviously you prefer. But we're not mad at 8, obviously. 2nd and 2. Going up the middle, but on a slight slant this time. Belcher cuts it back up. Easy first down. We are destroying them on the ground. Yeah, you do wonder why we wouldn't be doing this the entire game then. These runs up the middle are just working. Our guards are center. I mean, getting a ton of movement up front. And just paving the way. Why is Gordon falling down? Jimmy. 2 carries for him in this game. Only 1 official. But of course, stopped at the goal line. And whatever that was. Get Belcher back in the game, please. Might pass. Where's Inoke? Where is Inoke? Okay, that is instant shed. What are we supposed to do there? Lingard back on the field, but no Inoke. A little concerning. We're going to roll out instantly. Throw it on the run. It's underthrown and intercepted. Yeah, you gamble anytime you throw it on the run. No real reason to do it that time. Except for I couldn't really see Lingard on the far side of the field. But he was open. Wide open, in fact. And obviously a terrible throw. Probably could have been prevented. Probably could have been. Maybe had such a big delay there with Teray. I'm holding down instantly. And it wouldn't let me go. Bizarre. Gotta be aware of Williams up the seam here. Beat us there before. Maybe jet sweep and a reverse. Oh my goodness. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Do you see how quickly they're able to weave in and out? Not human movements. Simply not. It's kind of like he's on a slip and slide, but with complete control. It's unfair. Play action. And that's a laser. What a throw. I think we're going to have to press. When we give them space on the outside, play off coverage, they're taking that space, and they are destroying us. Might be offsides. Tell me the right tackle jumps. All right, we'll take it. False start. We just need to play press coverage, and I think blitzing could work. Haven't really done a ton of that this game. Our defense has looked good at times, just it's not been consistently good. All right, this isn't really a true press coverage. We're just completing everything. Teray is just getting gassed right now. Lawson's into the game and switched to a linebacker. The screen, perfect timing, and Burnett with the big hit. Cody loses 4. Big stop from the Royals. We're going to force a field goal try. It's a big tackle in space, too. Because if Burnett does not make that tackle, that's probably a touchdown. Huge one-on-one play. Very makeable field goal, but it's also possible that this is missed. It's very short, but you never know with these college kickers. But that one's right down the middle. 17-6. Still in fine position. Need to get points on the board, though. 3.5 minutes until the half. It's plenty of time. Gardner, no stamina. I mean, it really is crazy. I'm really afraid to take a hit. Able to make a man miss, though. Turn up the field, and there is a flag. It'll be clipping. It's coming back.
Personal foul.
Clipping. There it is. Yeah, Gardner maybe just needs to come out of the game. Wesley Price, he's a clip machine. Get this guy off kick return, please. Get him off. Pause. But got to change returners. We're having a big stamina issue right now. I'm not really sure why, but massive stamina issue. Don't really want to get Lingard back there either, or Price, or anybody. He's going to have to stay. I don't know. They're pressing Inoke. They're making me want to pass the football, but we got to take what they're giving us. And 4 yards up the middle, it's pretty good. Doesn't mean we're going to completely abandon passing the ball, as Inoke could be open on a screen here. Sometimes I like throwing the screen against press. If you time it up well, you get a ton of space. Just like that, Inoke picks up 9. Only the 3rd completion of the game for Garrett Geary. Look at Belcher with the power. So we could have used that on the 2-point conversion. I didn't know he was going to be in, or not going to be in when we called that play. 3rd and 2, got to get it here. Now the safety's creeping up. Don't like that. We're going to run it anyway. Belcher up the middle. Got it. That was scary. Do I go for that on 4th and short from that spot on the field? I don't know. That was what, like the 39? It's a little bit scarier. I'm not sure if I would have. It's a possibility, but not a given. Get it to Lingard. He fumbled the football. It's recovered by Wyoming. Bad things happen when we target that guy. Tried to juke. Didn't let me. Lingard, dislocated shoulder. Might see him after the half, but he's done for this first half, that's for sure, with only 2 minutes to go. Would love to get the football back. Not sure if that's going to happen. Smith going to take off. It's 3rd and 3. There is still time if we get a stop here. If we can sack the quarterback, that would be massive. And let's actually send pressure. We got to get to the QB. Let's roll Teray over just in case. It's actually going to be a run. It's a big tackle. We're going to call a timeout. A minute and a half to go. It's 4th and 2. They're going to try a field goal. This is a long one. This is from the 43, maybe? This cannot be offsides. False start. This is not going to be a makeable kick at this point. No way. I wonder if they just punt. They are going to bring out the punter, which is worse for us. I think they missed that field goal if they try it. It was over 50 yards. Punting could be much worse. I'll let that bounce. Hopefully get into the end zone. All right, we get the ball on the 20. Minute and 25 seconds to find the end zone. Trust the route. Nice catch from Smith. Not a great throw from Geary, but the adjustment from Smith was awesome. Man, it's tough to find Riverside fans in the stands for this one. Good ball from Geary. 2 picks in the first half. It's unlike him, honestly. He really hasn't thrown many interceptions in the series. Here's 1st and 10. I see Inoke. We're going to check down. Belcher's there. Juke works that time. We get 13. A minute here to go in the first half. Clock, of course, stops momentarily on these first downs until that ball's spotted. But really, barely any time goes off the clock. We're actually going to run it here. Going to waste about 10 seconds, but that's okay. We still have 2 timeouts. And I think we can move the football by running the football. We're going to have about 50 seconds. Let's go. Hurry up. Hurry up! Killing me. 45 seconds now. Nice. We got blocks. Geary going to slide. Going to hurry up again. And Belcher's injured now. On read option, our guys get injured at an unbelievable rate. Lob it. Get it. Get it. Caught by Jones. Stephen Jones gets 27. Great throw from Garrett Geary. Could have been a touchdown maybe, but we'll take it. Maybe not a great throw, but a throw that got there. Dislocated shoulder for Belcher. He's going to miss 2 quarters. That's actually okay right now. We got Gordon. He can be shifty. Up the middle. Dive! Down at the 1. Down at the 1. Diving is really scary there because you risk a fumble. And a fumble in the end zone, you risk a touchback. 15 seconds. 14, 13. They're pinching the line. Gordon looking for space and finding enough to touchdown with 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. Okay. Electric end of the first half. Good patience from Gordon. We're going to keep Gordon in the game for now. And of course, we are going to go for it, as I said. And I think we can go up the middle here. Middle is wide open. Trust it. Instant shed. Another stop. All right. Going for 2 is going to be impossible today. Don't know why I was feeling like it. 2 times with the Gordon. 2 times we've been denied. Last play of the first half. Going to be a run. And thankfully the tackle's made. Wyoming's actually called their first timeout. I don't know what you think's going to happen here. Honestly, I am a little bit afraid about it. I'm not going to lie to you. But, I mean, surely nothing good happens here. You'd think. Smith airing it out. And that is intercepted by Mike Taylor. We actually might have an opportunity to return this. Taylor is stopped and brought down. 2 interceptions for both quarterbacks here in the first half. That one obviously less impactful than the others. All right. Down by a few. Got an entire second half to take that lead. Unfortunately, we do have to kick to start things off. Not my favorite, obviously. But our defense, they've got a little bit of momentum going on. We're down by 5, which is weird. We have 12 points on 2 touchdowns. And we really haven't allowed that many points. Obviously, could be better, but we haven't allowed that many. Could be much worse. 3rd and 7. This is when we got to have it. Got to have it here. They're going to run the football. Crooks is bodied by Cody. Surges ahead for 10. I mean, definitely not expecting the run in that spot, but I guess you have to against Wyoming, man, because they're running the football as well as we've seen. They'll run it in any down and distance. They'll pass when you think it's going to be a run. They'll run with the quarterback, and he'll bob and weave and get extra yardage. Oh, Lord. All right. Play action. He just decided to scramble. We didn't contain. And it's an easy first down and way more. Ooh, that's actually not a catch. Not even sure if I showed that because I wasn't saying anything, but yeah, reversed. That was like a 14-yard pickup. Usually when it's so close, they just drag 1 foot. That's all you need in college, right? So it's never overturned, but they actually reviewed that one. I didn't even have to challenge it. I didn't notice that was out of bounds in real time. Very nice there, as they're going to spread things out. And there's just so much space. They get it right back anyway. 2nd and 3, they could totally run the ball here. Quick throw, it's intercepted by Bird. This is the interception bowl. Bird actually has plenty of room for a return after the spin. Quarterback in pursuit, can't make the tackle. Bird trying to outrun the receiver and is finally tracked down after a massive interception return. Jared Bird, great positioning. And then, I mean, getting fancy on the return with that spin move and then just crossing back on the back of the Riverside Royal there. Big time effort to save a touchdown from the Wyoming Cowboy receiver. 2nd half, football back. Let's do something with it. Gordon broken tackle, trying to juke. He actually broke another tackle. Really just need Daniel Belcher back in the game. You know, Gordon's been a serviceable backup at times. It had some big games, no question. But he's just not as good. Go deep. It's just not even in bounds. And Noke tried to bring it back. Very nearly did. It'll be 3rd and 8. We need to find a way to move the chains here. 4 down territory, I would say. Need to find a way to move the chains. I like Lingard on that curl. I like Anoke deep always. We're going to give him a chance. Go up and get it. Kahi Kalani Anoke can't bring it down. Had it in his hands. Yeah, 4th and 8, we go for it. I like this. Could have run the ball in that spot. Opted not to, of course. I could see something being open here. Hopefully something gets open. We're sacked. No, we're not. Geary, get rid of it. Launching down the field. Gardner can't find it. Heck of an effort from Geary. Wishing that was Anoke instead of our return man. We can't do anything off another Wyoming turnover. Really frustrating. Here's a screen. Not too many yards there. 3rd and 6. Come on, somebody make a play. We've been doing it today. He's going to take off. No, he's going to air it out down the field. Price! Good enough coverage. Good enough coverage. Ends up sailing past everybody. And Wyoming will punt. Gardner back to return. That might be clipping. Don't fumble. Don't fumble. Just go down. They're pressing. They're begging for us to run the football. Or up the middle based on having no linebackers there. But also, the temptation to pass against press is crazy because we've seen what Anoke can do. We've seen Lingard beat press. We're going to try a screen to him again. Bounce back, Lingard. Bounce back. All right, we waited on that a while. I don't know about the timing on that, but we got the 1st down, whatever. 1st down, give Anoke a chance. I actually think he wins immediately. Anoke cannot bring down another 50-50 ball. We're going to keep giving him opportunities because he's shown that he can do it before many times over at this point. Has not been able to make the tough ones today. Which, I can't say it's frustrating. It's just, you know, you wish he's obviously able to make those plays. They're tough plays to make. I don't expect them. Of course, the drop early in the game is what was really frustrating. But losing a 50-50 ball, I'm not really too bothered by. But obviously, those are game-changing plays. We're going to run it here on 3rd and 3 because it's 4 down territory from the logo. Let's pick it up here, though, so we don't even have to worry about it. That's exactly what we do. Gordon, love it. Bubble screen, dangerous as always. Oh, Smith with a broken tackle. John Smith having a nice game today. That's his 2nd catch. The first one was a great adjustment to the football that was thrown behind him. And that, of course, is just having instant explosiveness and acceleration after the catch. Big time play there. Tyler Ashley into the backfield. We're actually going to throw it to him. Get up the field, Ashley. It's maybe 2.5. Can't be stopped here. Linebackers are too far off the ball. Gordon, I mean, it didn't look pretty, but we got it. Jimmy Gordon up the middle for 6. Looked a little bit scary for a second there. But again, got it done. 12th 1st down of the game for us. Lingard and Anoke are both in. Trust the curl. Good adjustment from Lingard. Not a great throw, but a great catch. Can we instantly throw it to the running back here? We can. I don't know that it's going to work, though. Would help if our running back knew it was a pass play. Sure didn't look like it. Oh, they're going to blitz. Perfect time for a screen. Gordon uses speed. Got like 84 speed. It's not great. All right, 3rd and 3. Anytime Geary doesn't take a hit, I'm happy about it. Because he takes hits all the time. Where are my top receivers? Got Anthony Holmes into the game. 3rd and 3. Get it. Middle of the field opens up beautifully. Touchdown, Anthony Holmes. And our running backs are paving the way. We have 2 different ones with touchdowns now. And none of those are even Daniel Belcher. Another 2-point attempt. We got slants out on the field. And okay. Caught it. All right. We'll take that. I mean, wide open. Really can't be more open than that. 20-17. We take a field goal lead. We would have 1 more point right now if we had taken our extra points every single time. Will that come back to bite us? Yeah, probably. Probably will. Let's be honest. We know how this game goes. Probably so. Smith gonna take off. You gotta make that tackle, Bird. Slowed him down enough. Mike Taylor, huge hit. Might make Smith think twice before he takes off next time. And he really did take a shot there from not typically the biggest hitter, but that was just textbook lowering the shoulders straight into the chest of the ball carrier. 2nd and 6, just over 30 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to take that football away from Wyoming. It's a draw. And Lamar Simmons is run over, but Cody is stopped. It'll be 3rd and 1, and we're going to send some heat. He's averaging nearly 8 yards per carry. We got to get there. Very easily could see a run here. It's 3rd and 1. Last play of the 3rd quarter if it is a run. Williams in motion. It's a run outside, and what a tackle! Unbelievable from Kevin McBride. Basically a horse collar tackle, but they got the job done. Wyoming's going to have to punt. Based on where they are in the field and the distance, you cannot go for this. Even if you feel good about getting it, you can't go for it. You're on the 30-yard line. If you don't get it for some reason, you guarantee points. And a touchdown, of course, makes it a 2-possession game. Gardner has muffed the ball, and it's recovered, thankfully, I believe, by Wesley Price. Gardner cannot be returning kicks today. I don't know what the deal is with the stamina. I need to get anybody else back there. Somebody that can catch. Gardner is... I knew I should have taken him out earlier. We don't need a big-time return, just somebody that can get it done. Who can catch the football? Highest catching, go out there. John Smith, got 91 catching. Get out there, John Smith. He's had a big game today. Let's continue to trust the process. No more muffs, hopefully. They're pressing Inoke and Lingard. Lingard with a better route. We can't get it to him. He was ending up pretty covered as it was anyway. Zach Muhammad brings him down. Reminded me for some reason of Muhammad Wilkerson. He went to Temple, not Wyoming, but name I haven't thought about in forever. 2nd and 19. Gordon still in the game. Would love to get him the football out of the backfield. They're in his zone coverage. Throw on the run. Gordon can't make the catch. It would have been tough. Dangerous throw. It's 3rd and very long. If we can, you know where this is going. Kahi, Kalani, Inoke. Short side of the field. They might actually be doubling him. 3rd and 19. Inoke wins. Laser at him, and he drops the football. Inoke, you gotta catch it, dude. They gave us the first down, and we didn't take it. Yeah, that's really tough. That is really tough. It's a good punt, though. It's an excellent punt. Get right past him. Oh, it's perfect. Keep skipping. All right, not that far, not that far, not that far. Oh, no. It's a yard too deep. Get the ball on the 20. Man. Has Inoke had a good game or a bad game? I don't know. Not a great game. Does have a touchdown, but not a great game. Not a great game at all. 2 drops. Hasn't caught the ball in contested situations. Might count as drops as well. When we see the final line, it could be as high as 5. The draw. Nice tackle. Lamar Simmons, another TFL for him. TFL machine, 2nd of the game. He really is one of my favorite players on the team for sure. Doesn't really ever sack the quarterback, but he's like a defensive tackle that's been kicked out to the edge because we need somebody out there that can actually play. He's been really great. It's a great play. Wesley Price, another great player on this team. Those are probably our two best defensive players over the past 2 seasons. Wesley Price and Lamar Simmons. Price is flying around. He's not a particularly high overall. One of the highest on the team, of course, but like an 80 maybe. And he plays like one of the best players in the country. He really is awesome. Oh, huge hit from Mike Taylor again. Cody brings it to 4th and 1 though, and Wyoming will punt. Kind of seems like a crazy decision, honestly. Down in the game at this point. They really trust the defense. And John Smith on the return. He catches it, no problem. Makes a man miss as well. Takes a big hit. Got to avoid those. Belcher back in the game. That's big for our success. Geary keeps and slides. No injury, hopefully. You never know with this guy. The ground could hurt him. Well, he's our quarterback. I'm not going to say anything too crazy. It's a 2nd and 2. Going to take a minute off the clock here. Maybe even more. Belcher to the open field. Tackled from behind. Ideally, Wyoming doesn't touch the football again. That's a legitimate possibility. Just go down, Belcher. That's fine. Oh, he's hurt. I don't mean go down like that. I didn't mean fake an injury go down. I meant just like don't take a hit. Why are my best players so injury prone? We're running the ball. To take us down to about 3 minutes. Gordon, perfect. 3rd and 1 is perfect. Back-to-back fullback dive, maybe. They never suggest that. Let's just go halfback quick pace. About a full yard, maybe even a bit more. Belcher back in the backfield. He had to sit out of play. And he's going to fall ahead and get it. Again, perfect. Keep a lot of field in front of us. More time to waste. Wyoming has won the yards battle today, but they've turned over the football quite a bit. I know we have as well, but that obviously can come back to bite you, and it has so far. 2 minutes to go in this game. Wyoming's called their first timeout. Let's win it. Let's take this one home. Come on, Belcher. Up the middle. Plenty of space. And it's another first down. Wyoming calls their penultimate timeout. And they have just one more to go. One more first down, and this game is over. Wyoming desperately needs a stop. Or a turnover. We give it to Belcher because I don't want Geary to take it. No gimme, though. It's 2nd and 11. Run to Belcher. We got a block from Gordon. Belcher back up the middle. Gets 8. Clock continues to tick here. 3rd and 3. A first down ends it. We're going to play conservatively, though. And it's not even because we're keeping it on the ground, and we've been really successful when we do that right back up the middle. Belcher lowers the shoulder. First down. Game over. That's it. The game's over. We would be stupid to run an actual play. Anything can happen. We're going to take the kneel, lay the football down, and walk out of here with the win. That's what we came here to do, and it's what we did. One final play, and this thing is over. I know we're leaving points on the board. Don't care. We got as many points as we needed. All we needed today was 18. And we got 20. So, Wyoming scores 17. We win the football game. That's a big road win. This one looked impossible from the get-go, but we bounced back. We played really well. Inoke is the player of the game somehow. 2 catches for 65 yards and a touchdown. At least double the drops, I think. But we got the win. They can't all be pretty. This one wasn't at all. Like 6 combined interceptions, multiple fumbles, a muff punt that luckily we were able to recover. This was an ugly game. But a win is a win. We're 6 and 2. We had multiple injuries. Geary threw 2 picks. 12 for 25 for 158. Did have a touchdown. On the ground, Belcher 19 for 118. Touchdown for Jimmy Gordon and Anthony Holmes in his lone carry of the game. And then receiving. 4 drops for Anoka in the end. 2 of those, like, they're tough, whatever. 3 catches for 19 yards for Justin Lingard and a fumble. Yeah, weird receiving numbers for sure, but we really dominated on the ground. Kind of how we needed to win this game. Evan McBride, 8 tackles. 2 for loss for Lamar Simmons led the way. The lone sack was from Wallace Galloway. And then interceptions for Jared Bird, Mike Taylor, and Linwood Tapley. This was a crazy game. But again, the result, all that matters, we got the result we wanted. Week 11 is Bama week. They're currently ranked number 3. We got to go on the road at Tuscaloosa. And let's be honest, they're probably going to snap our win streak here. Not my favorite, but I mean, it's almost certainly going to happen. Number 2 Bama is up next. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.